Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. Today, we have 4 games. This is the 4th and final game of our quadruple header of action. San Diego taking on Milwaukee in game 1 of that NL wildcard game. I think this is the furthest west. Maybe Minnesota. I think, no, Minnesota's further west than Wisconsin. Never mind. We haven't had any games further past like the central time zone, which has been it's been pretty wild. Once we get into the next round, we have the Dodgers, and we're obviously on the West Coast as well, so we'll get a little more West Coast action. But we get the one West Coast team here in the wild card round. It is the San Diego Padres. They lost the National League West, which is not surprising, but they are in the playoffs. We'll see what they can do against Corbin Burns. I believe it's Corbin, but we'll see what they can do against Burns. Joe Musgrove, if I remember correctly, is on the mound for San Diego. If you would like to watch, you can, spoiler alert, but you can watch all these games and all of the upcoming games right here on the channel. The best way to do that is to be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Keep an eye on the MLB The Show 23 playlist, which is on the main page of my channel. Then you can see them pop as they go live. Let's get you out to Milwaukee for our 4th and final game of the day. We've had some good matchups today. We had a couple of teams not the series at 1, so we'll have a couple game 3s tomorrow. Minnesota with a solid 1-0 victory, even if it got a little dicey at the end. And we'll see what we have here. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you after the game. Enjoy said game. Go Sports.
First pitch right after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Game 1 of the National League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill, the big righty, Corbin Burns. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. And a pitch. That's a strike. So we're off and running in game 1. And the righty deals. Good eye right there. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Next one in the dirt. Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And now it's even up. And that's down and away. That misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got himself a triple.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
So one gone with a runner at third. And now it's Juan Soto. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul.
Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in the series. So if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
And now the count is even.
Well, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in a division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Myers at third. Soto over at first with one away. Out to center. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. That one's in there, 0-1.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor makes the play, and it's out number 3. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Padres 1 and the Brewers coming to bat. Back here in Milwaukee, and on the mound now, Joe Musgrove.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you know, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Here's the third baseman, Bryce Terang. First offering misses the mark. Musgrove, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. That's in there, and that is strike one. High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the grab on the run. One down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Garrett.
Here's a speed threat, Garrett Mitchell. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. Engel ranging back some more, and that one's gone. A towering shot to right, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Got on playing with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
And now it's William Contreras. In there, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Tied up here in the early going. Musgrove was originally picked in the first round in 2011 by the Blue Jays, but now a San Diego kid who grew up in Grossmont and got a chance to pitch for his hometown team in the playoffs in 2022.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that. Yeah, it's really been fun watching him develop as a major league pitcher with the Astros as part of that 2017 World Series championship team. It was kind of an afterthought, but after being traded and bouncing around a little bit, he really found himself and became a dominant pitcher in the game.
Just off the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. His favorite player growing up was former Cy Young Award winner Jake Peavy, and he wears number 44 in Peavy's honor, and he actually got to meet Jake, and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even at 1 apiece. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Top of the second. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
Number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
Burns back to work. Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid. He played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Yeah, and when he came up to the big leagues, just seeing how quickly he was comfortable, looked like a veteran player, and just solid skills all the way around. To me, he was kind of that sneaky favorite player that I had.
Next pitch way upstairs. Versatile player defensively, can play all over the place. In college, he was a two-way guy. They not only used him as a middle infielder, but he closed games, and the Rays actually used him that way at AAA in terms of letting him throw some meaningful innings as a reliever. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The 2-2. That one missing inside. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
The batter now is Adam Engel. That's in there. It's 0-1. At the belt and fires. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Got him, and that's the first out.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Righty delivers. That just misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Burns with a move to first. Cronenworth dives back in. That one missed. Now 3-0. And that's in for a strike. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Batting up, the catcher, Austin.
And now it's Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Righty to the plate. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. And he takes a strike. Cronenworth at second. Kim at first. 1 gone. Next offering clips the zone. Count even at 2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do.
Throws to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Down to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the second. And the batter now, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses there. 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a pitch. Check swing, and he held up. Swing and a miss. Now 3-2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. There's the strike at the knees.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. And a ball evens the count.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Jesse Winker in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And the 1-0. That one fouled off. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, center field. Engel on his way over. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. All tied 1-1. Back here at American Family Field. Top half of the 3rd inning. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Xander Bogaerts. When you look at Xander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's a great combo, and he's an RBI machine.
And he deals to the left side, but it is well foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Outside.
2 strikes.
That's to 3rd. Whips it to 1st. Bogaerts retired. Will Myers now. He tripled and scored his first time. Myers getting the start in right, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor makes the grab. 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto now hit by a pitch his first time up. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 1-0. Good eye right there. That misses. And now 3-0. Manny Machado in the San Diego on deck circle. Here's a 3-0. And that's ball 4.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now it's Manny Machado. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Machado, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now the DH, Matt Carpenter.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Soto, the lead runner at second. Machado on at first with 2 down. Down the corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Set for the bottom of the third, Thairo Estrada to the plate.
The second baseman, Thairo
Musgrove back to work. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Of course, when we mention Joe Musgrove, you have to bring up he pitched the first no-hitter in Padres history. Fittingly enough, the San Diego native pitched a no-no against Texas in 2021. And 1-2. And another ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Ripped to third. To first. 1 up, 1 down.
batting ninth, the right fielder, Tyrone.
Next for the Brewers, Tyrone Taylor. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-2.
At the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 up, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Turan batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's a little bit low. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next one just misses, and the count's full.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at the ballpark, onto the 4th, stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering is in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Here's a 1-1. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Go ahead run on base. So digging in now for San Diego, Adam Engel. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike. The 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Started after it, appeal to first, and he went around according to Clyde Washington.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. On the ground to the left. Adames, the throw to first. 2 gone now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Austin Nola. He's 0 for 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
He handles it himself, and that is that. 1 left for San Diego. Still tied, 1-1. Welcome back. Bottom four. So here's the Brewers DH, Garrett Mitchell. The line of the pitch. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Digging in, William Contreras. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Kicks and deals. Foul ball there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Out towards right center field. It gets down a base hit. Mitchell rounds third, headed for the plate. He's in there. It's 2-1.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Willie Adames stands in. He's 0 for 1. And that's in the dirt. The 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Contreras gets his lead at first with nobody out. Now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And the pitch. And that clips the inside corner. And a big swing and a miss. And here's a 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Adames down on strikes.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And it'll be Luke Voit to stand in. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one. The pitch. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Next offering way upstairs. Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now here is Jesus Sanchez. That's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And he brings it into the warning track. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth, and here comes Xander Bogaerts. Chris, Xander Bogaerts has turned into one of the best hitting shortstops in all of baseball. He's made the All-Star team 4 times, 5 times a Silver Slugger, and Bogey's won a couple of World Series too. Strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
So up next, Will Myers. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. Ball 1 low. The pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. 3 balls and a strike. And he couldn't come up with it.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
1 gone, runner at first. Juan Soto, the next up for the Padres. Ball 1 there. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. High fly ball out towards left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. In to score from first. We are tied at 2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Soto, the runner at second with 1 away. Not even close there. And 1-1. Up the middle, Estrada. Machado out of the play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So here's the Padres DH, Matt Carpenter. To third, Terang. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jesse Winker. And the right-hander back to work. Swings through that one.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Down the line, it's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Thairo Estrada getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses. And the right-hander deals. This one popped up. Bogarts gets there. He's under it. And there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Next for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor. Flied out his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. This is Bryce Terang. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And the 1-0. And there's a ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe.
I promise you there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Garrett Mitchell. He's already homered in this game. Move to first, and he's back safely. First offering, runner goes. Ball misses. Throw to second, great jump.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Man at second.
Ball, that's out.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The pitch. And it's filled up.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And that one hit to first. And And it gets by him. Terang headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 4-2. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the power hitting catcher, William Contreras.
That's the ball.
And takes low for ball 1. In the dirt, but kept close. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Hit hard on the ground is short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And that will end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're through 5. It's the Brewers 4 and the Padres 2. Back here in Milwaukee, and here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Burns back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Cronenworth, multi-time All-Star, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The center fielder, number 5, Adam Engel.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Adam Engel, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Up the middle. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Two outs. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next offering is down low. And the count is 1-2. Stays alive. And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. A 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And that's outside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Padres 2. Steven Wilson on to pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. Wilson, a 6'3" righty, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. The pitch. And that's outside. And that's in there at the knees. And that's in for a strike. Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Myers settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Luke Voit will step to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Drew Pomeranz getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin.
Come on, Blue Crew.
Here's your 1.
Ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Engel settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 7.
Jesus Sanchez up now for the Brewers. Sanchez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. There's the strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Right-handed reliever misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Left-hand batter waits. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
So 2 down. Jesse Winker up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-0. Good eye right there. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's off the mark. 3 balls, no strikes.
I got 3-0.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's in there. 3-1. And he walked him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. High fly ball, right field. Myers on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. 2 left on. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Brewers 4 and the Padres 2. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7. So digging in now for San Diego, Austin Nola. And here it comes. That one missed. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Jose Alvarado, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Milner getting cranked up as well. Here comes a pitch.
Hey!
Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next one just misses. 2-2. And another ball. Check swing and a 3-2. Appeal down to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That's out to center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Will.
Next for the Padres, Will Myers.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss there. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The tying run at the plate. Misses outside, and it's 3-2. Juan Soto on deck for the Padres. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Here comes Greg Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. That's it for Corbin Burnes, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Jose Alvarado.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Padres lead one. Still down by a count of 4-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Drew Pomeranz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Up now for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor.
The right fielder.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
0-1. The wind of the pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Machado. Over to first. In time. Nice stretch.
Good two-seam action right there. Running away from the batter. Rolled over it. Got the ground out.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Come on, Milwaukee.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And ball one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. Got him. Now 2 out.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Brewers DH, Garrett Mitchell. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Now 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Brewers go down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at American Family Field. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
Manny Machado.
The pitch. Ball one there.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Taylor makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Matt Carpenter now at the plate.
Carpenter.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And it's even up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. Good eye right there. Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he deals. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch, lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. His shoulder stayed square to the plate and didn't try to pull off that ball at all, and that's why it jumped off the bat.
And now Jake Cronenworth just off the inside edge. Swings and misses, and the count 1-1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now on the bump, Devin Williams.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter. Nelson Cruz. Big spot for him here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The 1-2. Bouncer to Voit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for San Diego. They trail it here 4-2. Staying in the game on defense, Nelson Cruz. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. Luis Garcia takes over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Number 66, Luis Garcia.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say this kid's going to be great without actually saying the words. Then later that season I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well, said yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Nope.
That one lifted to left. Soto puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So now it's the full hole hitter, Willie Adames. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Robert Suarez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-1. And a base hit into right center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
1 out, runner at second. Luke Voigt at the plate. And downstairs. One out and a runner at second. Next pitch inside. Now 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
At the plate, Jesus Sanchez. Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one almost got him. The 1-2. Sanchez checks his swing, appeal to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Milwaukee leaves one, but they still lead this one 4-2. All set to start the ninth in this one. Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. And the pitch. Williams in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The 0-1. There's the strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that's
2
too
balls,
high.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just misses with that one. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
I haven't been in many games as a fan.
Yeah, there's ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Leading off for San Diego, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Austin Nola. First offering, and it just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. Kim gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is outside. Xander Bogaerts in the San Diego on deck circle. And the 3-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner at first with no outs here. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Right-handed reliever. And down on strikes he goes. And one away. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Ball 1, no strikes. That one in there across the letters. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Check swing. Now a look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. So they're down to their final out. So digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. And there's the strike. Line drive, base hit.
The left fielder,
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Here's Juan Soto. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. No movement on the base. It's ball one. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Got him, and that's the ball game. So the Milwaukee Brewers off of the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game one in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business.
And on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game two, so that will be quite a test to keep their season alive.
Yeah, no doubt.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
All right, so the Padres made it interesting. They, like the Chicago White Sox, had a shot to tie it in the top of the ninth with a runner in scoring position, but they could not get it. I mean, granted, they needed 2 runs, but they were looking okay. Thought maybe they'd at least make a run at it, but no such luck for them. Garrett Mitchell is your player of the game. Garrett Mitchell, player of the game, 3 for 4 with a home run, a double, 2 ribbies, 2 runs. Jesse Winker, who was on the Mariners last year, 1 for 2 with a double and a run. William Contreras, 1 for 4 with a ribby. Bryce Terang was 0 for 4 with a ribby and a run, though. Interesting. Will Myers, 2 for 4 with a triple, and he scored twice. Juan Soto was 1 for 3 with a double and a ribby. Jake Cronenworth, 1 for 3 with a double, and Manny Machado was 1 for 3 with an RBI. Corbin Burns, he gets the win, 6.2 innings pitched with 4 hits, giving up 7 strikeouts, 5 walks, and 2 earned. Joe Musgrove with a kind of better and worse line, I guess. 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 6 strikeouts, no walks, but gave up 4 earned on his line. Nothing happening after the 5th inning, and Milwaukee takes a 1-0 lead, so we'll back out of this, and we will get you set for tomorrow. This was the 4th and final game of the quadruple header that we had today. Hopefully you enjoyed all the games, or if you just watched one of a team you are interested in, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you did enjoy. We will view today's games, and we'll actually go ahead and sim through the date, and then Jared Kelnick did something. Sustained an injury during today's game. Oh, okay. Place him on the playoff roster. Wait, what? Why is that a Travelers injury update? Why am I getting this injury update right now? Replace bench? Replace? Jared Kelenic sustained an injury, fractured shin during today's game, and will be out for 1 to 2 months. I guess bench him. I don't know. Do I need to make a decision on that? I guess if we try to go pop start a game, it should pop with like, you don't have 4 valid lineups or whatever. I guess that's a future problem. I didn't anticipate that it was going to do that. Sorry about that. Tomorrow, we can watch all 4 series end. I kind of doubt it with how close the Chicago-Minnesota series was. The Milwaukee-San Diego game was pretty good as well. But we're getting 2 series finished out for sure. Tampa Bay or Toronto. One of them is going to punch their ticket in the AL. Chicago, the Cubs, or the New York Mets are going to punch their ticket in the NL. Minnesota or Milwaukee, the home team, if they can pick up a victory tomorrow, we can see some sweeps. Very small sweeps, granted, but there you go. That we can watch up to 4 series end. I would hedge a guess. We will see at least one more 3-game set. I would not be surprised if every one of these wild card series goes to 3 games, but we'll see what happens. You can tune in tomorrow throughout the afternoon. Be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when those videos post so you can stay caught up on them. Final game, that San Diego Milwaukee, will be in that 6 p.m. slot. It'll just kind of work backwards from there based on the length of video, or maybe just every hour and a half. So yeah, check that. Check the playlist again on the main page of youtube.com/OnosaurusRex, the MLB 23, MLB The Show 23 franchise mode playlist will have all these videos available in that, so you can just watch them in order. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow for more baseball action, or perhaps another day with a different video. Either way, we'll see you when you see it. Thank you again for watching. Good night.